Hello. Just thought I'll do a video. How do I say this? Look, I'll be straight up. I'm here to tell you that I have Hodgkins Lymphoma. It's a blood cancer of the lymphatics or the white blood cells in my body. It's an immune system mutant, I suppose, mutation. I feel like I've got to tell family and friends, and this will help me explain how I came with the diagnosis, and today is the day I found out I've got this Hodgkins lymphoma, and I've got a certain type of Hodgkins lymphoma, and it's a very rare one. It's one of the rarest ones. So I've got a rare cancer and then the subtype is actually even more rarer. So I've got the rare of the rare, and yeah, I'm special. All jokes aside, I'm shitting bricks, and it's not been a happy journey up to this point, but I feel like I've got to do this to let everybody know, but also to find others and to, hopefully help and console other people who find themselves in the same position as I do. I'm petrified, and the reality is that I don't know what's going to happen, and this is a disease that I have no idea how, why, or whatever reason. I've got no pain, I've got no symptoms, I've got nothing in the blood, I've got nothing to suggest that I'm sick or have a cancer inside me. It is by pure chance. Someone's looking after me. It's incredible. So Hodgkin's lymphoma, as I explained, is a cancer of the blood, and basically it's your immune system. The white cells mutate, and they seem to grow and multiply, which in actual fact what they're supposed to do is hunt down the bad viruses in your body and smother it or attack it, and then once they've killed off the invader, they would actually then die off themselves and go back to a regular number that floats around in your body or in your system, in your lymphatics. So it's all your lymph nodes. It travels, lymph nodes are everywhere, and your lymphatic system is every part of your body, from all the muscles, all the organs, your brain, your marrow. So, if I've had this unchecked, not a good prognosis. So how do I find out? So just around my birthday, I had a pretty nasty, raspy cough, infection in the chest. It happens once or twice a year. I get this coughing, and it's a bit like a flu. And this time I was, I just felt like I had to sleep, fatigued. So it was a weekend, and I just slept in. So I don't sleep in. I've got too much to do running a business, but I slept in on a Sunday, and didn't have the energy to do anything. So the Monday morning, I thought, you know what, I can't do this. I can't, I would ride this through, and tough boy, you got to build your immunity. Don't take any antibiotics. You want to be strong, and your body's going to fight this for you. Yeah, but my body's overfighting it. So I went to the doctor. He prescribed me antibiotics. Of course, that's what they do, antibiotics. But I would say my mum's death 3 months earlier may have, influenced the doctor's choice or decision to do a regular check. And he said to me, he goes, you got some time? Because we were having a chat about my mum's death, she died from uterine cancer. And that was, we watched that right to the end. So I've never seen anyone die in front of me, let alone my mother. So that's just left a burning impression. But also to see that process of someone in cancer and in pain, and that's pretty fresh. So we're talking to the doctor. He says, let's do some blood tests, check your heart. It's fantastic. Check your blood pressure. It's pretty good. All right, come back for your blood tests, and hey, let's just do an X-ray on your chest to make sure that's all clear. Great. And I was still a bit under the weather there, so I took my antibiotics, did the blood tests, and I still left until Friday. So this is the Monday I went to the doctor, and left until Friday to go to the blood tests, the X-rays. So I rock up the X-ray place and take your shirt off, blah blah blah, take the X-ray, and I went, can you wait here for a second? What? So they said, come and do a CT scan, your doctor's just approved it. Oh shit, what's going on? I said, is anything wrong? Oh no, it's all fine, Go do the CT scan, and the CT scan, basically they inject the dye into your blood, and you taste it in your mouth, or the back of your throat actually. So I'm like, now he's someone who's scared of needles. I don't like injections, let alone to be probed or prodded. So here I am sitting on the table with this giant donut, not knowing what's going on. So I get off this thing, and I said, is everything alright? They go, yeah. I said, you see something? No, it's all fine. What's going on? So they said, collect your X-rays at the reception. So I go to reception, says, I'll come back at 12:30. Alright, great. So I go home. I'm all clear. I'm going, I'm fine. I'm getting pretty strong lad, wife says, oh look, listen, I'll have some lunch, I'll go get your X-rays. Alright, great. She went off to the X-ray place down the other suburb, and she calls me up saying, they just told me that you have to go to the doctor straight away. Oh, Christ. Shit. She brings the X-rays to me, and I have to open up the envelope. I open up the envelope, which is, they don't explain what's going on. This is a few really strange terminology, like I've got a monastic, almost some sort of monastic, something mass, in my chest, and right at the end, exclusion of lymphoma as a conclusion. Exclusion. Yeah, here we are, expert doctors. Oh well, excluding lymphoma doesn't mean I've got lymphoma, right? So that Friday, I go to the doctor and he says, why did you come earlier? I go, what's going on? I said, so he wouldn't really explain what's going on. He goes, I'm going to get you to see a specialist. So he's making phone calls, and mind you, this is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, everyone's gone home. So he's making phone calls, and we couldn't get anybody to see me at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He goes, you need to come back tomorrow morning, we'll do another blood test, I've got an idea. What's going on? Could be anything, could be blah, blah, blah. So I'm not getting any straight answers, because technically it's a mass. We don't know what's this mass. So Friday was just a far out day. Everything's upside down, couldn't sleep, and I'm starting to think, I've got cancer. Shit. So we rock up Saturday morning, first there. He wants me to do some blood tests that can detect something that he thinks I may or may not have. And I'll go get this blood test done in the surgery there, and the nurse says, you can't do it today, you've got to do it on a Monday because it has to be analysed fresh on the day. So we're sitting there in the doctor's office, he's like, alright, well, how do you feel about acupuncture? Oh, man, I'm over these needles already. I already did one blood test, now I've got to do acupuncture. Give it a go. Oh, I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, let's give it a go. So straight away I'm doing acupuncture on the Saturday there. And, and I just, the thought of these needles, and I'm like, well, is this going to continue on? So I'm in a world of pain at the moment, mentally. So Monday comes and I do some more blood tests for the doc, and we finally get a specialist, and I'm recommended to see a specialist at RPA. Great. So I've got to go see this specialist, and so it's just an introduction. I loved the way that we sort of the way he treated me was basically saying, this is the hardest part. This is where it's a lot of pain. He's very compassionate. This is where you don't know, and we got to do all these tests to find out. And so the first thing he's explaining is the core biopsy, which is the needle that's injected down your neck under general anaesthesia. And of course we've got to do a full biopsy, which is basically slicing through the muscle there and basically pulling out some lymph nodes. So I've got a scar from that second biopsy. So the first biopsy, that was pretty much pushed because I was given the name of the surgeon, and we were supposed to have an appointment. So it was a week after, and the receptionist said, no, this is just an appointment, there's no operation yet, he needs to see you first. So I ring up my other doctor and go, listen, there's no biopsy happening, he's just going to see me, this is going to be delayed. So it's just blowing my mind. So he says, let's do a core biopsy while we're waiting for this other doctor to see you. So in I go, under general anaesthesia, and they stick a ultrasound up your neck, and they give you a local anaesthetic which burns. No, it's not going to hurt. And then they get another needle, let's shove it in there, and you hear this click, which basically is a mechanism to draw some of the cells out of the lymph node. And I must be honest, I was like babbling on like a little child, and they had to tell me to shut up because the lymph nodes were moving, so maybe it's my fault, but that test didn't come through. So when I went to see the second doctor, at that stage as well, by the time I saw the second doctor, I was also done a PET scan. And a PET scan, again I did that at RPA, and that's basically injecting some glucose with some radioactive material. I'm not sure how that all works, but the idea is that through the scans similar to a CT scan, the cancer or cells that require energy will actually take the glucose, and they'll have the marker or the radiation attached, and that would light up. Great, I had this mass just here, I think it's on this side, that was lighting up about 5 point something centimeters long by 3 centimeters width. And that's confirmed what they found in the CT scan, and confirmed obviously from the X-ray. So the X-ray they saw a lump, CT scan they saw more detail, and of course now the PET scans confirmed that this is eating or absorbing glucose for energy to grow, and that's the whole point. Is cancers like the glucose in your blood. So lovely. I went to see this other doctor, the neck surgeon, to do the biopsy of the neck. This was under a general anaesthesia they put you under. He's pulled out 2 lymph nodes, and mind you, I've just got over the first core biopsy, which left me a stiff neck, and then that second one, which has left me a bigger mark. Again, just the neck, and you can't sleep, you can't roll, you can't move. Oh, shit. So it's painful to get these biopsies done, but it's necessary. Now, in my case, my Hodgkins lymphoma is a very rare one, and I actually have a sub version of it. I'm not sounding too medical here, but it's even rarer. So it's I can't remember the name, but it starts with nodular, and the last word is predominant. I can't remember the middle word now, but I wish I did. But it's just a big complicated word to remember. but it's typified by popcorn cells. I'm trying to learn what the hell these popcorn cells are and how they do the treatments and what's my prognosis. Will I live? Will my energy be zapped? I mean, there's a lot of questions. So chemo starts next week, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. So I don't know much about chemotherapy. Like I said, I don't know many cancer patients or people without cancer, and those I did have died. So I'm really panicking here. I'm more, worried about the kids, worried about the wife. I don't want to leave early, and I don't want to see my energy zapped away and I become a little ball of human flesh in the corner waiting to die. I mean, it's horrible. Cancer's horrible. I just can't believe I'm facing this challenge, and I just don't know. Mine's a bit of a whirl at the moment, and it's a lot of information I'm taking on board, and I know that a lot of my friends will sort of freak out and disbelief. But like I said in the beginning of this video, nothing to do with diet, nothing to do with smoking, drinking, gambling, drug taking, whatever you do. This is a bad luck thing. It happens. Shit happens. I just can't explain to you the racing thoughts and the sleepless nights, and then the reason, and then why. I'm devastated, and at the same time I'm just thinking, just hope I just grow old. I just have such respect for old people now because they're survivors. The fact that I'm not made of bulletproof material, and that the fact that I do have a immune deficiency or immune disorder, that's the scary part. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll definitely try and do more videos during chemo to explain the process, to explain what I'm going through. I do hope I can hear from people, and especially other people going through treatments and what they've experienced, and I'm just hoping to find people who have survived this sort of bad thing. So thanks for watching.